Right. Good evening, ladies and gentlemen. Thank you so much for joining. Today we have Mr. Bhaskar Thakur. He was training under me 2000, 2022 and 23. And both years it was down run. He could not do the up run actually. Both the years it was, yeah, it was like instead of like every year you have up and down, but that 222, 23, both year it was down run because of some issues, no? In the road and all
Yeah,
that. Yeah, that's the reason.
yeah.
So, and you must have gone through Bhaskar's profile. Professionally, he's into digital migrant, he says, with more than 25 years experience building internet business. And he founded and grown four venture across consumer internet mobile domain, including Viz Labs, Worldwide Without Me, Scandid, Upgrowth, a growth marketing company where he helps them these clients to scale it digitally and mentor and consult startups and large organization in digital evolution. And about ultra running, he's been running is his ultra this endurance running more than 10 years now, and clocking around 4,000 kilometers per year. 4,000 kilometers per year. It's almost around, yeah, okay. And if it is, there is no nothing like off season for you, I think so. Throughout you
No, no, there is on and off.
on
So,
and off, yeah, okay, right. And he has done two comrades, as I said, down runs both are 2022. He finished in 10 hours 40 minutes 28 seconds, and 2023 he finished in 11 hours 47 minutes. I have that video with me. I'll share it with you guys after that. That was the first one, that 10 for 10 hours 40 minutes. His wife has taken that video, I think. Yeah. So yeah, so we met actually like through because of Comrades only. I think just before Comrades we met, and yeah, he started doing. And we met him because of
the truth is,
sorry,
I ran Comrades because of you,
because of
because you were so passionate.
actually, yes, yes, yeah. In fact, I went to meet him for some other work, but in the bargain, like we started talking about Comrades. He didn't know much about Comrades, and he was so
Yeah.
fascinated. He said, "No, we have to do Comrades." So he did back to back to Comrades. Yeah, Bhaskar, like as you said, like I met you, then you started. What exactly that made you think like yes, I want to do Comrades?
So before meeting you, we
Yeah,
met for another thing. We were trying to build something, an app or something like that.
yeah.
Before meeting you, my goal was doing Khadungla and La Ultra. La Ultra. Now there is no La Ultra, but at that time there used to be La
La Ultra
Ultra.
was there. Yeah,
Yeah, yeah. So, but when I met you, you were so passionate about Comrades, the way it happens. You did not have a green number then,
yeah.
but you were you were about to get the green number, and you were talking about all that race. So I thought, and it seemed to me like a good road ultra, because I had never run road ultra before that, and I don't think there is a road ultra anywhere in the world. Most ultras are trail and road mix. This is a pure road ultra. So your passion and the entire construct of Comrades, that it's a two marathon back to back, excited me.
Okay. Okay, great. Yeah. So your best 42 was like around 3 hours 30 minutes or something?
Yeah, 3 hour 30 minutes, 3
3
hour
hours
30
30,
minutes 8 seconds.
8
Yeah,
seconds. Yeah. And 21
yeah,
also almost around same like 2 hours, sorry, 1 hour. Best was
40 minutes.
1 hour 40 minutes. Okay. And Bhaskar
Yeah,
recently turned 50 years. He's 50 years young now.
yeah,
So yeah,
yeah,
age is just a number for we runners. And as he's growing older, like he's getting better and better now. And I've seen him throughout, like he does a lot of strengthening, and very scientifically he trains. And he goes too deep into that, like all the this thing running, his blogs and all. If you see, you'll understand. So it will be a great, like if you can share your insight about down run. and why, whether, what happened the second time I was expecting you to do around 10 sub 10 and all that. You ended up doing 11 hours, and why it has happened, and what is this like? You trained really well, but on the race day, sometimes, you most of the sometimes I've seen you, like in the race day, you don't perform much. The training days, like training, you do really very well. What you must have
Yeah.
done some research on that also, like what is going wrong in that and what it is, if you can throw a little light about, first of all, to start with, like, Comrades down run. You're not done the up run anyway, down run, and how it was there in training, what you did, and when you went to Comrades, what happened and stuff like that. If you can little bit brief about it. And at the same time, guys, please, if you all have any questions, it's better, like, more interaction, you can, open up, yeah, Bhaskar.
Yeah, the more questions we get, the better we can make this
Yeah.
1 hour.
So we will
So,
start with
so
training.
talking, yeah. Staying in Pune, I'm pretty lucky. I have hills around me. It just takes me 15 minutes to get to Bhopdev Ghat and other places around my place where I can train. And of course, when I was doing training for the first Comrades, Anna provided a lot of guidance, like how to do it, as in how to
Yeah.
structure it in the sense, most important runs, according to me, in an ultra and especially in Comrades, are the long runs that you do. It's not a VO2 max kind of situation. You don't need to have a very good VO2 max, but endurance is what plays. How many back-to-back runs are you doing? What is your mileage? And kind of that was my plan. I kind of focused on building volume more than speed, or more than pace, or more than VO2 max. Volume, as they say, time on feet, is the most important thing when it comes to Comrades. And I'm especially saying Comrades because in every ultra it matters, but Comrades is a road run. There is no ultra in the world which is a road run, pure road run. This is a pure run. Comrades, you can just think of, you are running one TMM back to back. You run two TMMs in a day. Say, for example, it's like two marathons back to back. That's essentially Comrades, and there is no race like that in the world.
So your
So,
Bhukdev Ghat was like, what is the elevation there where you used to train?
yeah. So, Bogdev Ghat is it's a 3.5 kilometer uphill one way and 2.5 kilometer downhill. When you do this, you get about 400 meters elevation gain and loss in one loop. So the maximum I did for my Comrades was 4 loops. So it's pretty steep. And Anna, you have been there. We have done one run together. So
So I ran
it's
that, yeah.
yeah, it's pretty much. It's even steeper than the hills that we encounter in South Africa. When you do that. So my staple and Anna's plan was like that: hill run and do this. So I chose that. It was very simple. Park your car at a place, because you go up 3.5 kilometers, go down the other side 2 kilometers, again come up, come down. You have your car, you can pick your hydration and run again. So I think for me, for any ultra, those weekend runs where you put volume is the most important. Everything else can be compromised because of work or something. But when it comes to weekend runs, it's a must.
Why you say that? Because the tired legs, you like on the Saturdays, like tempo and speed a little bit, and Sunday you do a tired legs, you run.
Yeah, I'm just saying, like, everyone has a different lifestyle. So, weekdays. See, currently, what I'm focusing on is improving my marathon time. Here, I am for me today, my Tuesdays and Thursdays are more important than the weekend long run. In when you're focusing on improving your marathon time. But for Comrades or in any ultra, that long run, that weekend volume that you put on tired legs comes to your rescue on the race day.
Yeah. And
So when
what is your mileage, Bhaskar? Like the first, if you say from January onward, January, February, March, April, I think I did 1,000 plus
absolutely. I was so my peak was 400 kilometers in a month.
in a month. Yeah, pretty good.
Yeah.
Yeah. So fine. Yeah, you did well. Everything training went well. Everything okay. Right. Not much of this thing. Then you went to South Africa. The weather was like little bit, chill that time. 2022, it was like cold. Cold it was pretty, yeah, compared to the thing. And what was that like? Weather played this thing way for you, or you had?
No. So in 2022, the race was not in June. It was later, somewhere in the end of August because of COVID
Ah,
and everything.
yeah. After monsoon, like we had August. That's the first time ever. Like they had.
Yes.
Yeah.
That was the first and only time we trained in monsoon. So when I went there, I think my I had some food which did not work well for me, and I was sick the day before the race from Durban to Maritzburg. I felt sick, and Narayanan Anna was my roommate, and he kind of I still remember he said, भास्कर इतना दूर से आया है, बीवी को लेके आया है, अभी दौड़ेगा नहीं क्या, रूम पे सोएगा. So
You were
anyways,
thinking
so
not to.
I felt sick. I
You were
felt
thinking
sick.
not to run. I mean, skip. Yeah, sort of like thinking like
Yeah,
whether
I
to
was
run or not.
thinking because see, one should never run risking their lives. That's what I believe.
Yeah.
But there is a very thin line between uh, motivation to do something and stupidity to do something that that costs a lot more. So I was kind of erring on the side of being motivated, but yes, reasonable. And thankfully, so you were there, Narayanan Anna was there, Anand Patil was there. Like you guys gave me some medicine, and Narayanan Anna, I spent the entire night with him. I troubled him a lot, and he was so cooperative. He said, "Karo, tere se ho jayega." And then I did it. So I was targeting 10. I got 10:38, something like that.
Yeah.
8:40, something like that. Yeah.
So now coming to that the thing route when you started, and how was the route like? Compared to like your both they've got you trained and all that. Do you think that the elevations what you did and back to back runs what you did it was less, or you should have done something different? Now, even if you think look back and see like what some different you might have done in the training.
Yeah. No, it was the route when it comes to elevation. Uh, Pune provides the right topography to simulate that, and we had I think we were pretty well trained in comes when it comes to route. So many night runs, Lavasa, uh, uh, TUM, Lavasa. That time we did TUM, Lavasa, and I think one or two other runs. I don't remember, which were long runs, night runs. And so I think in terms of training, and even when I see today people who are training, they are doing the right elevation training. They are training in the right topography. Let me put it that way. Uh, it's just that when you go to a new country, yeah, and you have to do a new run for the first time, and in training you never go to 90 kilometers, correct? So your training will be 60, 65, etc. So essentially, while doing 60, 65, how do you experience the pain that you will get at 90 is the question. Which is why running 2 days over the weekend. So first day you do say something like 20 kilometers or whatever, 15 kilometers, and next day you do 65. That helps a lot, because no one would say that to run a 90 kilometers, you run another 90-kilometer training run. Yeah, people will say 65. Yeah, but that 65, when you are between the 60 and the 65th kilometer, you should feel the same pain or you should feel the same agony that you are going to experience when you are running your 90th 85 to 90 kilometer. One way, there are a few ways to do that. So most important, one of the ways is running back to back. Say you run Saturday morning, you do 15 kilometers. Evening again, you do brisk walking 5 kilometers, and then go on Sunday and run whatever 60 kilometers. Because it's a training run. So you are loading your body in a manner that is not going to break the body, but also give you that experience. So I think that becomes very important, like how you stagger your runs. See, you will never be running at the if you start running Comrades at say zone 4 or zone 5, you are never going to finish. You, if you have to run Comrades, you have to run in zone 2. Yeah, maximum sometimes in zone 3, because that's how you will sustain those 10-12 hours, whatever you are going to take. So you have to get your body used to it, and it's a very different training for Comrades. It's a road run. It's a 2 marathon back to back. You have to think how you have to do it. In a marathon, you are always improving your time. So when I run marathon, when I train for a marathon, I know I have done it in 3:38 seconds. I have done it in 3:30's number of time, 3:40's number of time. But to get to say 3:20's, I have to train differently. My uh, Tuesdays and Thursdays are VO2 max kind of workouts. That is not going to help me in Comrades. When I did Comrades, I quit all those. I was doing uphill, downhill, 400 meters on Tuesdays, Thursdays, because that's the maximum you can push. But the most important days were Friday, Saturday, Sunday. What do you do on these 3 days, and how well recovered you feel on Monday? That's an indicator, according to me.
Yeah, right. So like in the downrun when it started, in the night it starts, it like little dark. And it is like as you start little bit down, then it is only rolling hills. Till up, till about halfway, it is all up only, you're going up.
Yeah. Uh, so down run. First of all, say you if you are running it for the first time, any up or down. First thing is the take care of your logistics first. Logistics is you. Uh, what time are you sleeping? What time you will get up? Indians have an advantage over here. We go say 3 days in advance, but if we maintain our bio clock as per India, then we will anyways be getting up early. Don't sleep too late. Right? Don't try to adopt to the urban time. In the first 3 days, you follow the India time. So you get up early.
You sleep early
You
also then.
sorry.
You have to sleep early also then.
Yeah, sleep early. Don't do anything. Sleep early. Get up early, because that's your purpose over there. You sleep very early. You sleep as per India time. Get up as per India time. This is going to help you uh, uh, on the race day. Because if you try to adopt to the South Africa time, Durban time, then you'll be getting up late. And then again, in 3 days, body clock does not adjust twice. Rather than that, you follow India time. You sleep early, you get up early, you do your things, you do your visit the toilet, and so on and so forth. Uh, because that is important. Because on the race day, what will happen is from your hotel, you will go and deposit your kind of bag that you're carrying in the international truck. And then you will join the group that you are in, like, A, B, C, D, whatever. you are in, and then you will have to wait. You will have to wait minimum 30, 45 minutes
Yeah,
minimum.
almost around 45 to 1 hour sometime. Yeah. Yeah.
Yeah, you have to just wait, keep it, and you cannot do anything.
Nothing. Yeah.
So imagine if you have woken up, you have not changed your bio clock, then your bio clock already says that it is 8 a.m. in India. Correct. So maintain that before the run. After the run, you can enjoy, but before the run, maintain that bio clock. It will be very easy for you because you will not feel the need to visit the toilet because you would have already done that. The shit is out of you. uh, and that's the right way to think. The shit is out, and then you are standing there. You stand pretty well covered up, etc. Most of the times, you will not understand what is happening around you because the cultural context is different. We are not there as cultural ambassadors. We don't understand, comrades, why that guy who was smoking pipe and then he started the run. So we don't relate to that. We kind of just read it. We go there to complete the run.
And the Bhaskar is talking about the smoking pipe is like, in the after the halfway, that gentleman, he was like, he was just resting. The person who
The
started
person who
the
started the Comrades, yeah.
comrades, yeah, yeah. The messenger for
So
the thing, yeah.
yeah, so people around will be talking about that. You will be kind of, I, I don't know what is going on. Yeah, because see, if someone talks to you or shares why they are running Comrades because there was apartheid, there was this thing, you will not understand. You will not appreciate it. You won't have the cultural context. So you are mostly standing in the cold, shivering, and waiting for the run to start. So it's very important that you maintain your biological clock, and then you get there. When you get there at the race, now I'm coming back to your question, Anna, about the route. When the run starts, do not bother. Like I'm when you will see when the run starts, you'll see quite a few runners using the bush loop. They will step aside and behind the car or behind the bush, they will relieve themselves. Let me put it politically correct, but essentially because you have been standing, you have done nothing, you are drinking your electrolytes. Where does it go? Because it's not starting to, you have not started running. So that will be the route start for the first few hours. It will be very dark. Now you have two options over there: either follow the crowd or have a head torch, which you can dispose. Yeah. Essentially, people will be very close to each other, but you don't want to step on someone. And you will not even see what is below you. What I would suggest is in this patch, the South African roads have those reflectors, uh, reflectors, which are very slippery. So it's like the same thing we have in India, but in India, uh, uh, the size in South Africa for those reflectors is double of what it is in India, and it is all steel or something like that. Anna, you are on mute.
On the road divider, you have that those
Yes,
yeah,
yes.
Cat eyes.
cat eyes, yeah.
Cat eyes.
Cat,
Yeah.
yeah,
Yeah.
so cat eyes, don't step on those. You go slow because those are very slippery.
Very
What will
slippery.
happen
Many
is
are
people
many
will
fell
be
down also. Every year we tell that, but still one or two people from India fall down. Last time, like this Dr. Patil, he fall down in front of us.
Venk
He fell down.
Venkatesh.
Venkatesh
Venk-
also fell down.
Yeah.
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 yeah, because you will not see it's good. Just carry a 500 rupee. You are spending so much time, effort, money, everything. 500 rupees head torch that you can discard after the first 2 hours. It's okay, I think, because you are investing so much. That's okay, and stay on the road. Don't try to do random things that some of the locals, or I think the South Africans will do. They will jump from this side to that side. We are not used to it. We don't know. They know the terrain. For us, it is best to be very conservative. Then what will happen is the first half of the down run is, I don't know why do they call it down run, but it's like up down. It's like confusing uh, to you. So your training will be a very important thing. The 65 kilometers that you have done will be a very important thing. People who have done CAS is a very good simulation, I would say, of the down run. First 20 kilometers, you're just going down. Blah, blah, blah. And the roads are also like CAS. It's like, so in India, we do TUM, Ultra Marathon, Tata Ultra. The roads are horrible over there. It's like all broken roads. In CAS, if you see, it's like well paved roads. So that is the kind of roads you will get. And be very careful and use language to communicate. So essentially, if you are planning to stop, do this. Raise your fist, which means that I am slowing down. Then when you are coming, if someone is obstructing your run, say coming on your right, scream. If you are trying to cross someone from the right, say scream, coming on your right. They will understand. Yeah, because everyone is running their own pace, especially initially. After the first 20 kilometers, the field is spaced out. But initially, it is very crowded. And everyone has a lot of energy. They have all tapered like you. They have all had a lot of gels. They have had a lot of electrolytes. So everyone is full of enthusiasm. So use sign language and scream in English. Just
When
learn a few
either you
things.
go on the left or something, you show your hand. Right, you show your
Yeah,
hand. Because the problem is they're
exactly.
heavy. Some of them really heavy. If
Yeah,
if you don't and if they fall on you, just trip on. I mean, just touch on you. Also, you're finished.
yeah,
Your
you are
progress
gone.
is over.
Especially Indian women, they're like, it's like so I am pretty huge. People were kind of uh, uh, I felt timid over there. So so
Imagine. Yeah.
if so you should use those languages. So on your right, on your left, coming, hey, don't bother, scream in English and let them know that you are coming if you are trying to if someone is obstructing you. Yeah, and be spatially aware, like who's running around you, what kind of people they are. In the sense, some people will just run. This is especially I'm talking about the first 2-3 hours of the route, because it's you people don't know what is coming. Uphill, downhill, how much ever you train, you will never know. And because there are so many people, the gradient suddenly changes.
True.
So
Yeah.
you have to adapt to that, and someone changes. Like a person, you're going downhill, suddenly the other person will get slow. You will not realize. And there are so many people around that. So be very aware. I would definitely say run with a torch. You may feel a bit awkward. It may cost you 500 rupees, but it is all worth it for the first, and then just uh, discard it.
The
Then
crowd
after
is,
that,
but the crowd is so much. If you wear the torch also, hardly you can see you can't see the down, you can't see nothing. So much crowd, thick crowd. And this year, in fact, 25,000 people. But this year the
yeah,
problem is, but the other thing is that this year, 25,000 people, but it is like, stagnant. They have waves. First wave, they go first, and the second wave, after that, they follow the second wave. They made that this time.
yeah,
That crowd will be less that
yeah.
time.
And a torch इसलिए बोल रहे हैं ना कि see there are road dividers. You are
Understood.
running, you will be running for the first time. It will give you a sense of direction, and the best thing is it scares others. It's more than you. It scares the others. Like, there's something coming behind me.
Coming behind. True, true, true.
So I would say, and then Decathlon torches head torches are for 500 rupees.
So
Correct.
now, like as you said, like first half is like all upish, 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 up, down, up, down, up, down, and when the second half slowly you're coming downish, downside, and plus there
Yeah,
are like rolling, but it is like less as you're coming. There are some small hills are there, but again going down, but you're going towards like sea level, seaside, sea
exactly.
level. Yeah,
Exactly. So what happens is the best thing is you should look at the Toyota aid station, the halfway mark. That there is so much activity over there. But again, at the aid station, be careful. People just throw things. So be very careful at the aid station.
like
And
because
then in
they
the
give that
second,
water in the pouch, that pouch and all they throw, and like slippery it is little bit. You got to be careful there.
yeah, and the pouch is pretty hard to bite. Like
Yeah.
even for us, like this thing. So be very careful. The aid stations are not like marathons. They extend over, I think, 100 meters. I would say 100, 200 meters. The
Yeah.
Toyota one is for 300, 400 meters. It keeps going on. The
Huge. Yeah.
the halfway mark where Toyota
That is
aid
huge.
station
Yeah.
is.
Yeah.
So don't need to bump into anyone. Take your time, easy out, and aid stations are on both sides, so you don't need to switch sides. You can keep running on the side you are running and then approach. So here, typically the runs you would have run, there is aid station on one side.
But they have like almost around 40 plus with aid stations. Hello. Hello. Bhaskar, you meet?
Where you'll be tired, and then there is down run. There, yes,
You can hear me?
yes, I can.
Yeah.
Can
So
you?
what I'm saying is almost around 40, 42 water stops there.
Absolutely,
So,
and they are well stocked with
uh,
fristy
yeah,
and
but only
water.
thing is like, as I always say, like you should not waste a lot of time there in the water stop. Pick up and move, pick up and move. Otherwise, you'll be wasting 1 minute.
Absolutely,
You waste also 42 minutes. You'll be wasting.
absolutely, yeah, yeah. And on the water stop, I would say when you go there, pick up a few bottles of Thristy, because it's an isotonic drink, and so that you get used to it. It's different. It's like Gatorade that we get in India, but slightly different. So you should keep sipping on it few days before the run. After you will get it in the expo, buy a few more and have a few every day, I would say,
Yeah, true.
because that helps.
Yeah,
And then after say whatever 12 or 2 p.m., it's all you are running downhill. So the downhill, there I don't remember the name of the section. There is one section where you are going through bungalows and everything. That's very nice. It's like you, you are on mute.
sorry, Hillcrest, Hillcrest.
Hillcrest.
Yeah,
That's a very nice place. You'll see small
trees
kids
also, a lot
cheering
of
you
trees
up.
and a lot of support there and stuff like that. Yeah,
Yeah, yeah, yeah. So
all
that part,
Firangis only, a lot of them.
yes. All the kids, they'll give you a fist bump and everything. Enjoy that,
Yeah,
soak that energy, and it's like a amazing place. And then you'll come to a stretch where you are running parallel to a highway. There will be
yeah,
no support.
yeah,
there, there you have to motivate yourself to
yeah.
keep running, because it's going to end soon, and then everything is fine. So I think if you want to do well. So by the way, just as a joke, the best bragging time to finish Comrades is between 10 and 11 hours. Why? Because you get a bronze medal. Bronze medal. Yeah. Every other Vic Chapman or all those medals, no one understands. But if you come back and say that, hey, I got a bronze medal to a friend who doesn't run, they think that you have finished third.
True, that is it.
Yeah.
ब्रॉन्ज
So,
मिला मेरे को, अरे गोल्ड नहीं मिला क्या, बोला नहीं ब्रॉन्ज मिला,
हाँ नहीं यार,
ट्राई
दो
करते
ही लोग आगे आए थे. अरे यार हाँ 25,000 में तेरे को ब्रॉन्ज मिला ऐसे इस तरह से नॉन रनर्स लाइक आई एम जस्ट जोकिंग बट
Yeah.
it's a I got that so I
Yeah.
I was trying for a better medal but
Yeah. So
that's how I
now,
kind of
Bhaskar, like what is your scene? Most of them, they're all of them, they're novice now. First time they're doing down. They've done up some of them, but most of them doing first time down. What is your advice for them? Like, what is the do's and don'ts like there? Any few
so
three, 4 points if you want to just highlight.
yeah so I would say don't go by the name down run. It's like initial 45. The first half is tough. The first half you go in conservative because if you go conservative and you keep with your hydration and nutrition plan, you will be able to actually enjoy the down run because the down run starts after that. Before that, it is like a prep to down run. Like they say in marathon, they say marathon is a 10 kilometer race preceded by a 32-kilometer warm up. Like similarly, down run is a marathon which is down preceded by a marathon. So keep yourself conservative and keep hydration and nutrition up. Keep hydrating yourself. Keep having the food you have or whatever is your nutrition plan. Gels, it may be gels, bananas, potatoes, whatever you are used to. And that's about it. Number one, on the race day, before the race day, maintain your India bio calendar. Like keep getting up at India time. It will help you on the race day. So these are the few things. Besides that, it is very specific to every individual.
Acha,
So
okay.
yeah,
And down comes like after say around 55, 60, 60, 65. The down comes like Satara, that you're like Fields Hill, 3 kilometers down, all the way down you're running. Very
yeah,
painful
yeah,
that is.
yeah, yeah. So when the see, if you have conserved yourself for the first marathon, first let's just say first 42 kilometers, you have not blown yourself out. You will be able to enjoy the down
Right.
because down. I'm not getting into the training. It's a very different. It's a very taxing thing to run downhill on for runners.
Ah,
So, but just imagine that if you have to run down, if you have to get up tomorrow morning and run downhill, yeah. So you will be fresh. You will then enjoy the down run. But if I say that okay, you go uphill and then go downhill, it will be tough. So what you have to do is the route, study the route. Anna shares a lot of plans and he shares all the details of the route. Follow the route. Take the first half conservative and then enjoy the down run because that's where you can actually run down if you have trained for it.
yeah, true, very true, very true. Yeah. So it's like, but both the time, like first time you did really well, 10:40. Second time, what happened? Like, where you went, what you went wrong?
I got cramps. I got cramps at around 40 kilometers. If you look at my splits,
Yeah.
40 and this thing, I got bad cramps. I thought I will quit.
What was the
Uh,
reason for getting the cramp? Any idea?
no idea. No, basically, maybe uh, something went wrong with the pre-race nutrition because my race nutrition is dialed out. Like I just run on gels. I don't take things from the aid station because I don't know. I was only taking water and thirsty.
Okay.
So maybe something went wrong with my pre-race nutrition. Uh, and that's so essentially I had very bad cramps, and uh, if it was not Comrades, if it was not my back-to-back run, I would have quit. I
Okay.
said अभी इसको खत्म करते हैं कि जैसा भी है, but it was a horrible run for me after the halfway, after 40 kilometers I ran with a cramp.
But still you
The
could able to finish.
Yeah, I could finish, but yeah, I could just finish. I was trying much better, but yeah, but I got cramps.
But compared to the first time, you really prepared yourself well for the second time.
I had prepared much better the second time.
Ah, right.
First time I was a novice. I did not know. Second time I was doing the down run again, and within a year, so so I had all. I remembered all the places, the gradient and everything. And with your guidance, the plan was pretty well done. Training was much better, but maybe I did not rest well before the race, or I did not have the right nutrition after I left India and before I started the run. So
This is a point to note down, guys. Like, see, you train very well. Now it's April is you're training really well. You're doing all your mileage, everything. You're to the T. You're doing it. But once you reach there, if you don't like, you don't get excited and go to the expo either running around. Oh, that don't do that. Just rest. Whatever you want to do it after Monday, Sunday, and eating here, there, and
yeah,
all. You stick to your diet and everything. Your food and stuff like that, quiet, and just plan yourself and be this thing. Don't roam around too much in the expo also. Rest well. Rest is most important because this is a long race. Morning till evening, you'll be running only, Sunday. So it's a long race, not like 42. If you have any problems in 42, like at least you can get over. This is after 42, you have to run another 42. So you got to be very, very careful. So that is very important. As Bhaskar said, anything might go wrong once if you reach there. Even though you are finished your training, that is okay. Everything went well. But after that, also till the race day, it's not still not done. Once the race is finished, then you can say that yes, you did it. So you got to be very, very careful there and enjoy yourself. It's nothing like it's not like it's like easy race. It's not that like very difficult one. You can't do it. Nothing like that. It's a no, Bhaskar. It's not
yeah.
that way. The Comrades is like
No,
the
it's not. Comrades
climate
is
and the crowd support you get. Everything is amazing.
yeah. It's an amazing. So
Doable race.
that's what I said. If you look up for any ultra, it will be a trail. And in ultras you never get support. Comrades is like a or two marathons back to back with a lot of support. And at some point, at times, especially for people who are trying to get just finish the run, or who are trying to do 11 to 12 hours, what happens is Indians get a lot of respect, a lot of recognition in Comrades, and at times it has an adverse impact. So, for example, so your training plan would say that hey, or your race day plan would say that hey, you run and then you walk for some number of hours because you have to walk. You cannot always keep running. And when you are walking, you have your banana or your gel or whatever. At that time, someone will come and they will say, "Chak de India, run, go faster." So don't fall prey to those people. Like they are saying they are very passionate, but they don't know the state of your body. So follow your body, not
Into your body, yeah.
not what others are asking you to do, because that is what I've seen happens in Comrades. When you have a lot of support, everyone is passionate, everyone is pushing you, but you have to decide where is that limit of pushing your body so that you achieve your goal. They don't know your goal.
True,
They
very true.
see you, they see you as an Indian. They have not been in India for the past 4 generations. They are so excited. So So things like that. Just don't go overboard with their passion.
True, true.
Follow your goal.
Very true, very true. Yeah. Any last moment this thing? So before I open up for the guys to ask
No,
me.
that's it.
Yeah,
I think we spoke a lot. It will be
yeah,
nice to get questions.
yeah, I know. So guys, like you can unmute and ask your questions, please. Raman, Jaya, Venkatesh sir, Manmohan ji, Srilesh.
Sir, I have a question. If you compare the up run and the down run for 11:30 type of a finisher, which I am, do you really gain half an hour for the down run for the same, you know, fitness levels or training levels?
I'm not the right person to answer that because I have never run the uprun, so I'll leave it to Anna.
Yeah. What are you saying? Like how? What is that? You're,
See, if you compare the up run and the down run, I
yeah,
heard someone saying that you gain about half an hour in the down run, but you trade that for pain. That's
yeah,
what he mentioned, because you
yeah,
trade that half an hour for pain because the down run is more painful post the race.
yeah.
So that's what I wanted to
Yeah,
understand.
that is there, but at the same time, it depends on some, individuals. Some people
Yeah,
they really like down run. Down they're very, very, very strong. Some
very
are like
strong.
some are very they can't. Down comes they just hold back. They can't run the down. Uphill they
Hmm.
can run. Uphill they can jog and whatever the uphill also they can jog and finish. But down they can't. And at the same
Okay.
time, your down comes only when you're very
Hmm.
tired, tired legs. That time the down comes. Is really pounding. So, but normally, if you look at it, like the people who are finishers, down they finish about even the elites also 5-10 minutes faster than the up.
Okay.
Yeah. So that
Okay.
advantage is there down.
Okay.
You know? And some
Yeah.
people say that are down to both easy down, compared to up and all.
Yeah.
It's like
That's not true. Yeah.
yeah,
Yeah.
generally it is
Yeah.
yes. But you have
Yeah.
to be very, very calculative. How much, what is your pace? Like first half, as Bhaskar said, you have to be conservative. Then you enjoy the second half. If you
Yeah.
are like go faster the first half, as the hill comes, you have to walk jog. Even though you're tired or not tired, you have to walk jog. First hill itself, you have to walk jog. You know that you can able to jog and finish go. You can run. You can run throughout the hill, but don't do that. Jog,
Yeah.
walk, jog, walk. It's going to help you a lot. They said like first half, if you make a mistake like that, like faster you go to pay 1.5 times in the second half.
Yeah.
So you feel as
True.
if like 10 kilometers also, last 10 kilometers, you feel that बाप रे आया रहा है नहीं क्या हो गया like it's like
Correct.
100 kilometers के जैसा आपको दिखेगा that way it
Yeah.
is.
Yeah.
Yeah, thanks
Thank you, sir. Thank
Lish.
you, sir.
Yeah, anyone else? Naren sir, any questions? Setu is from Pune. Bhaskar.
Sir, Sadish, sir,
हाँ
this is Manmohan here. Okay.
yeah बोलिए sir.
I just met Bhaskar
Yeah,
in Lavasa. We had
I
a
know.
discussion, beautiful discussion.
Ah,
So whatever the doubts were there, he cleared us
there itself.
when we
Yeah.
met. Yeah, when we met
Okay.
there.
Yeah.
So I don't think I have any more now. But if anything is there, definitely he will be the first person, and Bhaskar will also be the first person to
Yeah,
go
surely.
for
Anytime.
it. Yeah.
Definitely.
Thank you, sir.
Yeah.
Yeah, thank you.
Nice meeting you.
Yeah.
Setu, you're there in the thing, Setu?
Yeah, Satish, I'm there.
Yeah.
Actually, I have one question.
Yeah.
See, I'm planning to carry a small electric cooker
Ah.
so that I can prepare a rice khichdi the previous night, which is normally I do before all marathons. So, is it a good idea, or we don't get connection there, proper heating connection or things?
No, connections you get. Only thing is the plug, you got to be careful. Which plug? That plug, Indian plug, doesn't this thing. Yeah. You buy an international converter, that plug, no?
Okay.
Yeah, that's
But
better
this is
to
possible
buy
to do
that.
in the hotel.
Huh?
Our room, it's possible to do in our room, right?
Yeah, room
Use
you
electric
get
cooker.
it, yeah.
Yeah.
But the plugs are different.
Okay.
It's different plugs. I have, I think, one or two plugs here. This kind of a plugs it is. Like, see the bigger one. Quite huge, big.
Yeah, I have this. I
Yeah.
have an international one, which is a
Yeah.
convertible one.
International also. And this is like big ones. Like, see, this doesn't go in this three
Okay.
pin. It doesn't go in the 3 pin.
Okay.
This 3 pin.
Okay.
Yeah. So that way. So otherwise, anyway, we are going to make the khichdi there. Hotel also you'll get khichdi where we are staying, no?
Okay, okay.
Yeah. You'll get khichdi every day. We planning to tell them to do khichdi every day. One dish will be there of khichdi. We're planning to tell them to do that. And so that's not a problem. And Setu, Bhaskar is in Pune only, yeah? He trains in Pune only.
Okay, okay.
Yeah. You
So
are in,
Bhaskar, maybe some days we can connect, yeah?
Yeah, sure. Absolutely.
Yeah.
so guys, anyone? Any other questions? Anytime,
Sir,
sir.
I have a question.
Yeah.
Bhaskar sir, you recommend to wear
Raman,
sunglasses
we can't hear
and a
you.
cap for the run?
We can't hear you, Raman. Hello?
Hello.
Yeah, Raman.
Sir, I was asking, do you recommend to wear sunglasses and a cap for the run?
Yes,
Yeah.
absolutely. You should see when you will start the run, it will be cold. So I would suggest that you get those ear covers in decathlon. Like it's like a headband which has a ear cover. You should do that and run with, and on that you put a cap and sunglasses, because what happens is there will be only, again, the weather may be different on that day, but on an average there will be in the afternoon the sun will be in your eyes, so it's always better to protect your eyes. Sunglasses, ear cover, cap, sunscreen, I would say is a must. I mean, some people, everyone has a different skin, but
For sensitive
it's
skin, it's like you require that because it's like that heat is different. It burns. Like Chennai mein kaisa heat hai waisa hai.
exactly.
Bangalore also it's like heat. It burns your skin, very harsh. There's no humidity as such, but it burns your skin. And the weather is good, nice and chill will be there. But anyway, you never know this global warming. Because of that, you never know what is going to happen that day. 2 days before, they told me that it's heavy rain. Unlike it is South Africa, it is like they were never rained like that. So I was surprised. I said, why? ये तो कॉमरेड के दिन बारिश तो नहीं आएगा ना. So that way.
Exactly. So if you have a cap, you can always throw that cap. If you don't need it.
Yeah.
But if you don't have a cap, how do you produce a cap? It's
Yeah.
impossible.
True. I have one wing shitter. I wanted to show you guys. This is this one's T10 guy gave me. See, this is a wing shitter, right? It's very thin. It's like protect you from your this thing also. What is that? From heat also. At the same time, even rain also. And you can just fold it like that. So small it has become, ये देखो ना कितना इतना इतना ही छोटा हो जाते हैं. किधर भी साइड में डाल सकते हैं इसको, और फोल्ड कर सकते हैं. बराबर से फोल्ड करेंगे तो और छोटा हो जाता है इसको. ये किधर भी डाल सकते हैं आप साइड में, एंड हाफ वे में चाहिए तो नहीं, इफ इट इज डजंट रेन और समथिंग, हाफ वे में इन लोग रहते हैं, इसको शेरीन इन लोग रहते हैं, उन लोग को दे सकते हैं आप. और एक किधर भी डाल सकते हैं आपका पॉकेट में, किधर साइड में डाल सकते हैं. एंड इट विल प्रोटेक्ट यू इन केस रेन ऑल्सो. डाल के आप भाग सकते हो. वन डे बिफोर यू कम टू नो वेदर इज रेन चांसेस है, क्या चांसेस है. So you carry this. This is very thin, and this thing I'll post it in the group also. T10 guys, they sell this. Very thin.
Yeah.
So this kind of a thing. I mean, these are things like you have to carry in any races nowadays. You don't know, with rain. You should be ready for all season. अभी Kalimpong जा रहे
Yeah, cap and
Trilesh Kalimpong
glasses
से
is
use होएगा.
Yeah,
Kalimpong.
yes, sir. Yeah, sir. Yeah.
Because
See,
Kalimpong
we also got a similar one from the expo last time. The
Okay.
Comrades one. It's also very similar color. The
Okay.
yellow one. It's exactly the same. It
Okay.
folds itself in a very small pouch.
Pouch, no, huh?
Yeah, and it has a hook, so you can hook it on and it will
Hook it
just
on. That is
stay
also
there.
better.
Yeah.
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 True. Very true. Yeah. Yeah, Raman. Any other questions, guys?
Satish, one more question from my side.
Yeah.
I did the 55-kilometer run with this Yogesh Satav group.
Ah,
In the March from
yeah.
Chandni Chowk to Laos. So I saw the whole group. They had purchased one what you call it was not a hydration bag. It was just what you call a shoulder bag, which was there from US,
Ah,
and they were using where it was very it had a sort of wire mesh at the back for breathable, and
ah,
in the front you have the space for keeping your water bottle and gel and other thing which is there.
ah.
So is it something you will advise that now we can use that and run?
I mean, if you're used to it, then fine, you can use it. But you have to use to it. You can't buy it on race day and wear it.
Okay, yeah, mine is going to come next month or first week of May. My friend is bringing, so I'm going to practice. But
Yeah.
only thing is, if I wear that, my name will go away from the T-shirt. It won't be visible, so I have to get it printed again at the bottom.
No, that's okay. Name doesn't.
Now you say,
Name-
people take your name and shout it.
Acha,
Helps boosting you.
that at least India, so they
Yeah.
will say. India, so they will
Acha,
say.
acha.
India, so they will say.
But this is okay, right? If I run for 12 hours with this kind of a small
You have to
backpack
see
on
like
this
what
one.
kind of a bag. You show me when you get it. I'll tell you.
Okay, okay. I'll send
I
you
would
right now. I have
say,
it.
I would say, sir, because Comrades has every 2 kilometer a
Water-
very good
तो है,
hydration.
hydration है.
Hydration vest is something which you hardly see people wearing.
Yeah.
Because 12 hours having something on your back is something which you want to probably avoid. And I would say, you get used to the hydration points rather than the hydration vest. See, when do we use hydration vest? We use hydration vest when there is no hydration for 10, 12, 15 kilometers. Like some ultras in India, they don't have support for 12 kilometers. That's when you probably will have to carry an hydration vest. For Comrades, probably you don't need it. It's like a road race, like
Every 2 kilometers they have
every two
support is there.
kilometer, yeah, the support is there. Yeah. You just need a small bottle in your hand if you're used to, so that fill it
Bottle you can
and then
carry.
go.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Because if
yeah.
those pouches are there, you can put the bottle in the this
Yeah.
bottle and
And for gels and all, you can always have a waist pouch, because something on the back is always going to change your posture unless and until you're very used to it.
what Bhaskar, you were saying something.
No, so the thing is, see, you don't need it. If you are used to it,
Yeah.
you don't need it in the sense, because it's like, would you run Mumbai Marathon with a vest? You
Okay.
won't, correct?
No.
Unless you are saying that I am eco-conscious, I will not use any plastic bottles, etc., etc. Those can be the points for people to run with hydration vest. It is not required, but if it is what you are comfortable with, go ahead.
Yeah, that's what. Yeah. So anything else, guys? See, this becomes so small. इतना अच्छा छोटा हो गए. Any other questions, guys?
No, sir.
मैंने प्रेयसी, जयलक्ष्मी, नारायण सर, वेंकटेश. चलो अच्छा ही है.
Okay, all the best. You guys have a great run.
Yeah. We'll have one group photograph. So we'll